Wyclef isn't making a nostalgia album, he's building a musical autobiography. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody. And today we'll be discussing Wyclef Jean's latest project, Clef Notes, Quantum Leap Volume 1. Wyclef has never been the type of artist to tell a story in a straight line, and this project fully embraces that instinct. The album jumps between decades, memories, and imagined futures without warning, creating a listening experience that feels less like reading a biography and more like remembering your own life. Moments from the early 90s collide with present-day reflections and futuristic predictions, allowing emotion, not chronology, to guide the narrative. The opening stretch immediately establishes that approach. Wyclef moves effortlessly between Haiti, Los Angeles, and New York, reflecting on poverty, imagination, cultural pride, and personal ambition. His verses overflow with vivid details, while the live instrumentation keeps everything grounded. When Rapsody steps in, her concise lyricism provides the perfect counterbalance, sharpening the focus with one of the album's standout guest appearances. Faith becomes one of the album's strongest recurring themes. Songs like The Devil's a Lie blend street survival with biblical imagery, as Wyclef frames his life's hardships through scripture, redemption, and perseverance. Rather than separating spirituality from reality, he treats them as inseparable, using both singing and rapping to connect personal testimony with broader social commentary. That same perspective extends into Success and Legacy. The song Mr. October traces Wyclef's evolution from survival mode to entrepreneurship, replacing street economics with ownership, investments, and generational wealth. Guest appearances from Lil Wayne, Andra, and Herbo reinforces the album's larger conversation about resilience, ambition, and transformation across generations. And I gotta admit, Herbo had a very powerful verse on this project. I didn't know he had the capability to do that. I was refreshingly surprised. Herbo, he definitely showed up on this project. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely feeling that song. Make sure you check that out when you listen to this album. Like, listen to what he's saying. The emotional center arrives through contrast. The song Winter is Coming explores regret and vulnerability with stripped-down production, while the song Freedom answers those doubts with uplifting Afrobeats rhythms, gospel influences, and communal celebration. Wyclef questions identity, faith, and public validation before ultimately suggesting that true freedom begins with inner peace rather than outside approval. By the closing moments, Wyclef shifts his attention towards the future. The song 2030 Gemini Man imagines a society shaped by artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, digital relationships, and blurred realities, asking whether technological progress will come at the expense of human connection. It's an ambitious ending that reinforces the album's central idea. Wyclef isn't simply revisiting his past, he's connecting history, the present, and tomorrow into one sprawling musical conversation. Honestly, I think this is how older statesmen in hip-hop should be doing albums, you know? Very clear and concise and very well executed production. I feel like Wyclef has maintained the level of relevance throughout the ages and whatnot. And I wasn't even aware that this album was coming. I was looking on Spotify and I was like, oh shit, Wyclef got an album? Let me check it out. And when I'm checking it out, I was like, refreshingly surprised that this album is actually really dope. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that Wyclef isn't capable of making good music. It sounds meticulous. It's like you can hear the passion in this project. You can hear that, you know, he has the resources to record when he wants to. He's musically inclined. He was able to articulate this vision. It sounds like Wyclef has peace in his life. You know, like this is a real grown album. I really fuck with this album. I ain't gonna hold you. I really think this album is dope. I just happened to drop by and see he had a project and I had no idea that this was out. Sounds like it was made in a multi-million-dollar studio. Everything is just clean and just is easy listening, man. This needs to be nominated for a Grammy. Like, this is like one of those ones, you know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those, you know, when you get to a certain level in your career and, you know, you have to do like the stuff that's uplifting and has social commentary and an album that makes sense. It's like, this is what I hear when I hear Clef Notes. You know, I feel like this is like, you've been a producer, you've been doing this for so long, over 30 years, like Quincy Jones, but Wyclef type shit, you know what I mean? He incorporated different artists. He has Theo what's his name? Theo Croker, I think it's Croker. I hope I'm saying the name, but he's a trumpeter. And he's featured on this project twice. It's just very well done, man. You know, so I definitely want y'all to check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop. Until next time, take care of yourself. Peace, and we out. Cheers.